So we're next going to be talking to Natasha. Natasha, known as an innovator. Natasha, it's good to speak. Thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, no, thank you very much for inviting me. It's great.
Well, I was hoping you could perhaps talk to us a little bit about yourself, and I think, people know you from CreataboX as well, so I was hoping you could sort of cover that in general first.
Yeah, so I've been working on local creative and arts projects for the last 5 years, and I was originally working for a company called Creative Boom, who are online creative magazine. And after about a year of doing that, I realised it was a lot more business orientated, while I wanted to deal with face-to-face projects with people. And so I set up CreataboX and started to get events and projects going through there that would help make the arts accessible to everybody, and also to help people connect with each other that wanted to make projects happen as well, and make sure that they're all talking to each other to make things build up in Medway with creativity and to make it a better place, basically.
Now, I know you next wanted to talk about CreataboX at home.
Yeah, so that is a project that I got funding for through Ideas Test, which is covering Medway and Swale. And the project helps people who are housebound or are unable to get out for any reason to have creative projects in their own home and to make different items in their own home with craft kits, basically. They're really nice and simple, easy to make. And then the items that they make from those kits go into the CreataboX art vending machine, which is like a toy vending machine that instead of having toys and the balls that you get out of it, you get little pieces of art and items made by local people. So it means that people, even though they're stuck indoors a lot of the time, they can still be involved in things going on locally, because that machine will come out at different community events. So I thought it'd be really nice to help those people which generally get left out a lot with things to still be involved. I've had a really good take-up in Medway, but I haven't had anybody from Swale yet at all, and so most of the people that have applied have been from Medway, so now I really want to find people in Swale that it would benefit.
And it's quite an amazing machine, because the last time I heard about it, I was speaking to Richard Jeffries, and they're like these almost big plastic eggs that sit inside, and he was putting different bits of artwork in when I spoke to him.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's loads of different things in there, but it's great now being able to just see pieces that people have made and the creativity they've put into it, and they've all really said they've benefited from doing it and really enjoyed it. And when the box turned up as well, obviously that made their day, being given all these free goodies for them to make. It's brilliant. It's a great. I really love the project actually, and what it does for people.
So I was hoping you could next tell me a little bit about the Nucleus Arts workshops, Natasha.
Yeah, so I've been working for Nucleus Arts for the last, it's almost 2 months now, and I'm their Education and Community Development Coordinator. So I'm helping to help people to connect with Nucleus Arts and to use it as a space to have fun with creativity, rather than feeling like the arts is something above them that they'll never be able to achieve and something they can get involved in. So I'm doing different workshops with different types of groups of people of all different ages, to help them to see that anyone and everyone is creative, and it's just how you use it that makes the difference. And so I'm just helping people to build their confidence more with that creativity. And also we know that creativity can really benefit health and well-being. There's been so much research done to show that, and I'm really putting that into practice basically by using the spaces that there are at Nucleus Arts to help people in the area.
So I understand you was involved in the corner shop in Bethnal Green, so I was hoping you could tell our listeners a bit more about that.
Yeah, it's been brilliant actually. So basically the corner shop is a normal corner shop that you'd find in your local town, but all the items in it are made out of felt, every single product in there. And basically, originally been a project that had gone on to Kickstarter, which I saw had gone out, And I connected with the artist whose idea it was, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant because it was exactly what I was just talking about. It's about making the arts accessible for everyone and helping them to see that creativity is something that anyone can do and appreciate, and it's imaginative and fun. But she was really struggling with the funding side of things and help doing that to make it accessible to everyone. She'd been turned down twice by the Arts Council. And so I said to her to come to speak to me and I'd help her out. And basically we got Arts Council funding when she put the application in next, and she got funding from Tower Hamlets Council. And now the project is basically, they opened on the 1st of August. They opened a corner shop in Bethnal Green then, and it's gone viral online. There's videos and pictures of it. All the local press have covered it. So all the local press, all the big press have covered it. So all the Guardian and the Times. So it's been absolutely brilliant to be able to see that project work. And when it's finished, so anyone can go and visit for free during August, and then after August it's going to move on to Brighton. And it's I'm not exactly sure when, so you have to Google it to find out more. But that's been brilliant.
Well, it's certainly nice when a project sort of gets momentum and grows and people discover about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, on that opening day, we opened just between 6 and 9, I think it was, and we had 260 people come in that amount of time. And then over 2 days, they'd had about 1,500 people visit the corner shop. So it's going to be incredible by the end of it how many people will have gone through that little corner shop that's full of felt products.
Now, you were telling me that you're reading a book at the moment called Creative City.
Yeah. It's by a writer called Charles Landry, and it was given to me by one of the directors at MHS Homes, actually. He'd been at one of the workshops that I'd done for the staff, and he thought that it would benefit me, and it's absolutely brilliant because Charles Landry has travelled the world helping to regenerate cities, and he does it through creativity and helping people that are creative in the area to really use their talents to help build an area and to make it a better place to live in. And he goes through all the reasons why that works and why people who are creative should take the lead and help direct and inspire others around them. And how I really like the term that he uses in it. He says that anybody can be agents of change. So he really encourages people who would like to do something about where they live to go and do it, because they can do it, and that the difference that makes to a place. And I really see that in Medway, where I live. I see people who are empowered at the moment to try and make changes without feeling like they have to be backed by others. They feel like they can just go out and make those changes. And so this book really helps to back me up and those people that I'm working with to feel more confident about doing that.
Well, talking to you when I've met you before and looking at your stuff online, you're certainly passionate about Medway and Swale.
Yeah, it's a place that I think we've got so much heritage here, which is incredible, that people really forget about a lot of the time. Amazing forts and amazing tunnels that run through Medway, connecting places. The dockyard has filming done there almost every week. They're filming the next BBC drama down there, let alone all the tourists that go down there, that people just forget are visiting there because they don't see the coach loads of tourists that go down there to visit the place. And it's kind of all happening under our nose, and unless you open your eyes to see it, I think a lot of people take it for granted, the amount of work that people are putting into where they live. And it's kind of a case of if you don't join in with it, then you're never going to see it, and you could easily just live in your own little bubble thinking that there's just nothing happening, which I think that's really, I can't fit everything in that goes on, to be honest. So I keep trying, but then I just end up exhausted. So
Well, Natasha, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us. And if you're happy we've covered everything, I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to our listeners.
No, it's great. Thank you very much. And it's been really helpful to talk to you. And please, anybody that feels they would benefit from CreataboX at home, I'd really, really like to hear from them. That'd be great.